That's actually beautiful because it brings up this important concept in neuroscience called cognitive reserve. And that's your brain's ability to withhold capacity to overcome stresses. Okay. The same is with your brain. The more cognitive reserve that you have, the more cognitive capacity that you have been training year on and year out will save you at 60 from harmful insults, such as you can get a woman at the age of 80 with a head full of amyloid beta.
Amyloid beta being?
One of the hallmarks of Alzheimer's disease. You can get somebody with a head full of amyloid.
Which is like a plaque on the brain.
And we can explain what that is, which I will in a second. But let me just tell you, you can have a head full of amyloid in this person and they have retained their cognitive functions. Then you can have somebody else with hardly any amyloid, but they've lost their cognitive functions. And this all comes down to cognitive reserve.
So the way that one would build reserve at the age of 30 is
by exercising. We can build reserve in a number of different ways. In fact, there was a really wonderful study that just came out that I just read about, and they found that those who preserved cognitive capacity at 75 years old were handwriting and reading. So handwriting and reading preserves cognitive functions. Exercise is one of the most potent stimulus for brain health and Alzheimer's disease prevention and cognitive reserve. The more you exercise, the bigger your brain.
What about scrolling on social media? Does it improve my reserve if I'm watching videos?
It's in the opposite.
So writing and reading are good for building up my neurological reserves.
Yeah, neurological reserves. It doesn't compare to what exercise can do for the brain. And it's so sad because around 80% of the US population don't exercise for at least 30 minutes a week, which is actually quite scary.